Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got action from champions to bring you. What are your expectations for today?
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And away they go, off and running here in this champions encounter. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs. Oliver Kahn stands between the posts. Pedri starts alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Tim Howard stands between the posts. Nordi Mukiele starts alongside Eder Militao.
Big moment here, Derek.
And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Quaresma. Marcos Llorente has it. Jakub Kiwior. Now Griezmann. Marcos Llorente. On to Vitinha. Griezmann. And he read it well defensively. Eder Militao. Quaresma giving it a go. He could pick out a teammate. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Espino. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Adam Reach. On to Vitinha. Now the Bulldogs pushing forward with options available. Griezmann. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Crescencio Somerville. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
And just like that, broken up. Ronaldo. That's a useful looking position, Ronaldo. And he's driving his team forward. Well read to put an end to that attack. Reinders. Now with Quaresma. Marcos Llorente. Released it nicely. Well, possibilities in the centre. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Vitor Ferreira. Now Griezmann. Promising looking attack this from Bulldogs. Just the challenge that was required. Somerville.
It's a message from Jay Cheatham. Happy birthday, Jay, from all of your friends, including Mike, Trevor and Brian.
Ronaldo on the ball. Crossing opportunity. Vitor Ferreira. An alert piece of defending. nice-looking move, this. That's a superb challenge. And the lead beckons. And a loss of concentration. Off the post and back in play.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
Can he find the right pass? Is this the moment? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. So the Bulldogs get the ball moving again, and a swift response is required. Quaresma not closed down. Marcos Llorente. And perhaps Griezmann. Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class.
Well, that's a vital piece of defending. He did really well there.
Will it go in? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Can he score? How good was that? And a goal kick forthcoming. Vitor Pereira. Ronaldo on the ball. Plenty of support here. This could level it. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Espino. That is that for the first half here. Well, the ball is moving again, and work to do for the Bulldogs in the second half. Adam Reach. On to Pedri. Quaresma. Kivior. Now with Reach. Claudia Pina. Interesting pass. To square the game. Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
Eder Militao. Eduardo Camavinga. Now Eder Militao. On to Reinders. Promising possession, this. And the keeper grabs it. Eduardo Camavinga. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And an astute piece of defending. And look at this! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. So they restart the game, all even once more, but will it stay that way? Espino. On to Guimarães. A good and fair challenge. Pedri. And showing fine vision. Pedri. Playing with patience. Oh, to take the lead. That is how to keep it out of the net.
That's how to get a block in.
Somerville. On to Guimaraes. Reinders. Eduardo Camavinga. On to Reinders. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Griezmann. Ronaldo on the ball. Good looking move. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Adam Reach. Now with Vitinha. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Good conditions for the counter. Ronaldo. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Reinders. Good patience. Oh, danger here. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There was hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Claudia Pina. Ronaldo on the ball. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. Well, still time for them to level it. Can he deliver? And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. Adam Reach. Now Griezmann. Pina. Well, it wasn't the best of touches, and she couldn't keep it in play, so a throw in here. Carvajal. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but really sticking to the task defensively.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
A really good pass. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Pedri. On to Quaresma. Now Griezmann. Could be threatening. Pina. Quaresma. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we have live Champions action for you. What are you expecting?
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And with that, the first half of this Champions match is underway. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs. Oliver Kahn stands between the posts. Pedri starts alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Throw-ins given. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Pedri. Rafinha. Well, the threat could be there. They keep plugging away. Oh, blocked it! Griezmann. Well-timed tackle. a touch too heavy there. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. Opportunity to go ahead. Splendid block. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And just like that, they've given the ball away.
Not quite sure what the aim was there.
Michael Olise. Now Griezmann. Could be! And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely! Griezmann. On to Quaresma. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Adam Reach. And he's driving his team forward. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. But timely defending when it mattered. Di Marco. Composed and patient passing. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Now opening things up. And behind it's gone for a corner. Good looking move. Very quick thinking there. And an encouraging move from the Bulldogs. But they dealt with the threat posed. It'll be a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Just too much height on that one. Close shave, though. Ricardo Quaresma. And nicely over the top. The cross is on. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Griezmann. Well, they could have been in, but that's wonderful defending.
He did really well there.
Now Griezmann. Pedri. And easily intercepted. Chance to do damage. Griezmann! Taking one for the team. Ronaldo. And the pass deftly cut out. And good width shown here by the Bulldogs. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Michael Olise. Marcos Llorente has it. On the ball, Quaresma. And now their turn to have the ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ronaldo. And a clever piece of defending. Vitor Ferreira. Trying to connect. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Griezmann. Griezmann! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. Kivior. Marcos Llorente has it. Pedri. Claudia Pina. On to Pedri. Ricardo Quaresma. And he did well to cut it out. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Di Marco. Now with Putellas. Showing a great defensive instinct. Pedri. Thoughtful play. Oh, fully stretched. Driven in the corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Can they open things up? They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Putellas. Nicely cut out. Claudia Pina. Decisive in the tackle. And the throw in here. Now Griezmann might profit. Ronaldo. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Now what can they do from here? And unable to keep the ball. Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Carlos Alberto. And that is a below par pass. Pedri. Marcos Llorente has it. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Oh, surely. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. So back underway with the Bulldogs just one behind now. And you sense the momentum maybe with them. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Not the pass he had in mind. Must be Griezmann! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance! Well, they could have been in, but that's wonderful defending. Ronaldo. In position. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. Carlos Alberto. Rafinha. On to Putellas. Griezmann. Can she score? And it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. Vitor Pereira. Now with Pedri. Griezmann. Ronaldo. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. Declan Rice. On to Di Marco. And managing the game here.
Well, it only needs one bad pass, though. They need to keep their concentration.
Not long to go here, and the onus is on the Bulldogs to turn it around.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Rafinha. Now with Putellas. Griezmann. This could finish it. And he read it superbly. Now options are plenty. And forward they go, chasing the game. Olise. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we have a live Champions match to bring you. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, they need the 3 points here today. They were disappointing last time out, but I think they've got some good players who might just turn it on here. This will be an interesting game, that's for sure.
And here we go, the first half underway in this eagerly anticipated Champions showdown. Griezmann. Oh, disappointing end to that. Excellent vision. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Adam Reach. Jakub Kiwior. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? They could level it. And still they wait for the chance. Textbook defending inside the box. Incisive ball. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Let's see about the delivery. Pedri. And he saw the situation developing. Kvaratskhelia. On to Pedri. Ricardo Quaresma. And bursting forward. Ferreira. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Con el 9, Ronaldo Nazario.
Theo Hernandez. It's looking promising. Theo Hernandez now. Rice with it. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Ronaldo. Well, when you hit a particular milestone in terms of appearances, you deserve to be highlighted. 100 appearances for the club as of today. Quite the accomplishment.
Well, he's been a brilliant signing, hasn't he? The fans love him. He seems to enjoy playing his football here, and he's improved the squad. He's done really well.
Trying to force a mistake.
Volvemos a las asistencias al estadio el uso de las pantallas en las instalaciones. Agradecemos su colaboración.
Disappointing for the Bulldogs to give it away like that. And a throw-in it's going to be. Will it happen for them? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And finding their flow. And nothing comes of this attack.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Ronaldo. Plenty of support here. He fancies it. Oh, he's blocked it. And a clever piece of defending. Declan Rice. Giving the ball away. Claudia Pina. Now Griezmann. Pina. Fine ball from Antoine Griezmann. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Dumornay. Theo Hernandez now, moving it forward. Oh, great attacking play. And still looking to get the shot off. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Quaresma. Pedri. On the ball, Quaresma. Trying to tee it up. Really good build-up, but no end product. Possession lost by the Bulldogs. Now a decent position. That's a superb challenge. Oh, useful ball. Oh, top goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. And it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. Ferreira. Now with Quaresma. Ronaldo. Griezmann. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway. So back underway, the second half begins. Kasparay. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Griezmann. Marcos Llorente has it. Quaresma. Pedri. Ronaldo on the ball. Oh, could be. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So the Bulldogs trailing, but what can they do with this corner kick? Oh, that's splendid play. Pedri. This could be the equaliser. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. And he read it superbly. Pedri. Oh, good vision there. Well, possibilities in the centre. He read the situation defensively and did his job. So Bosley. Mbeumo. Oh, moving it nicely. Hey! What a vital intervention. 30 minutes left for play. Mbeumo. And successfully cut out. And pressing expertly. And a tidy ball.
Yeah, such a good pass with the ball.
A very effective challenge put in. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Dumornay. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. Superb effort to keep it in. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, very effective play in possession. Now, will they pay for that? Chance to shoot. The crossbar got in the way. Ready to break, perhaps. Claudia Pina. Good passage of play.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
In a decent position. Marcos Llorente. Ferreira. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Great vision from Harry Kane. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Griezmann. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Promising pass. And it must be. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. the current scoreline, 4-2. Marcos Llorente. Now with Pedri. Well, no way through. Oh, that's a really good pass. And foiled only by the crossbar. And eventually into the grateful grasp of the keeper.
Well, that could have gone anywhere once it hit the woodwork, but they've got away with it here.
Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Kasparay. Oh, tremendous vision. Defended it well.
Yeah, he times that so well, doesn't he?
Marcos Llorente. On the ball, Quaresma. Now what can they do from here? Opportunity! Oh, a sensational stop!
Yeah, what a save that was. Brilliant reflex.
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. Went in strongly, decisively. And nothing comes of that attack. Might do damage on the break. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Ronaldo. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And it's all about champions action. It's the Foxes, and they take on the Bulldogs.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And so this champions clash begins. Pedri. And here's how the lineup looks for Foxes. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Antoine Griezmann. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs. Oliver Kahn stands between the posts. Pedri starts alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And he read it well, intercepting it. Ronaldo. And the Bulldogs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And this might be a booking. There to win it back.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Fernandes. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Pressure kept high. Ferreira. Ronaldo on the ball. Can they jump ahead? Bruno Fernandes. Quaresma. Confident attacking play. Such an ambitious run. Might lead to a chance. Griezmann! Oh, that is a top quality piece of goalkeeping. Whipped in by Griezmann. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the pass deftly cut out. Could be threatening. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And teammates around him. And offside, unfortunately. The Bulldogs have possession again. And he's made headway. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Silva. Bruno Fernandes has it. Takes it on. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Griezmann. Ronaldo. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Not high quality defending. Ronaldo. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Silva. Can he get one back? And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Oh, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
And possibilities here. Well, the post getting in the way there. Good looking move to get back within a goal. And there is the goal. Well, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now. Well, the action underway again. And that goal for the Foxes puts a different complexion on the game. Kivior. Now with Pedri. Well, the threat could be there. Ronaldo. Ferreira. And the Bulldogs unable to retain possession. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And does well to keep it in play. Foxes failed to keep the ball. And a clear foul. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And taking it away. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, they made it far too easy there.
Not sure what went through his mind there.
Well, he's certainly not alone. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the second half is underway, and the Foxes have work ahead of them. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Vitor Ferreira. On to Pedri. Quaresma. And they have possession again. Griezmann. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Oh, nice ball over the top. And he has options available. He might be through here. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. So on with the game. And I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than this one. Kivior. Now with Pedri. And a free kick here. Decent position. It is to be a throw-in. Maybe dangerous here. Griezmann. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Ronaldo. Can they set up a chance? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Now a decent position. Can he put them in front? What an important piece of defending. Bernardo Silva. And showing fine vision. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Now the counter-attack looks on. The Foxes moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Fernandes. This looks interesting. Takes it on. The post and back in play.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Good patience.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Ferreira. On to Pedri. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Griezmann's through ball. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Clever defending. Pedri. On to Quaresma. Griezmann. Well, he's certainly not alone. Chance to finish. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Pedri. On to Quaresma. Must be. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have a live Champions match to bring you. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And here we go, the first half underway in this eagerly anticipated Champions showdown. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs. Oliver Kahn stands between the posts. Pedri starts alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. This is how the visitors will set up today. Federico Di Marco starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. Rafinha starts with Ansu Fati out wide. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Ronaldo. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Cherki. Ansu Fati. Oh, goalkeeping heroics!
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? A fine reading of the situation. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, big opportunity! Oh, so fluent! So coherent! 2 goals already! Promising attack. Rafinha. Can they do it? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Pedri. It did look on for them, but not to be. Oh, good vision. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Marcos Llorente. Ronaldo on the ball. Well read to ease the pressure. Beautifully weighted ball. Ferreira. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Vitor Ferreira. Now the Bulldogs pushing forward with options available. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace. Bad pass.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
Vitor Ferreira. Lovely weight. And it goes! A three-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Good work by the Bulldogs to make sure possession changed hands. Glorious play, Ronaldo. Oh, a brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Can he find the right pass? Ronaldo. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Not the most confident clearance. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Getting in there to intercept. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Can he do it? Oh, a sensational stop!
Yeah, what a save that was. Brilliant reflexes from the keeper.
And a long way out. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front player's movement has been excellent.
Yes, the chances just keep on coming. No stopping them, apparently. And cutting it out. And teammates around him. Mariona. Is this the moment? Untidy in possession. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. Oh, nice ball. And the through ball. Flag raised for offside. Ansu Fati. Now opening things up. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, the Bulldogs very much bossing the game up to now. Will there be a response in the second 45? Pedri. Marcos Llorente has it. Good tackle. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And Scott to attack. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Oh, it might be. And she scores! It's gone in! And now she can run off and celebrate. Kivior. On to reach. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo. Moving the ball well here.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Can he score? And it goes! A free goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Well, the action underway again, with the Bulldogs very much in control. Nicely timed tackle. Vitor Ferreira. Griezmann. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Quaresma. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Cross might be on. But they dealt with the threat posed. Somehow reaching it. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Griezmann. Good ball over the top. Griezmann! And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Able to skip past his man.
That's how to go past a marker.
Quaresma. And in with a real chance. Oh, and it goes!